Google Hacking Kali Linux. Armand Shahriarian. Chapter 3. Google Hacking. Search engines existed well before Google started. However, Google changed the way search engines worked, and as a result overtook the existing popular search sites like AltaVista, InfoSeek, and Inktomi, all of which have since been acquired or been put out of business. Many other search engines have become defunct. Google was not only able to create a search engine that was useful but also find a unique way to monetize that search engine, allowing the company to remain profitable and stay in business. One feature that Google introduced is a set of keywords that users can use to modify their search requests, resulting in a tighter set of pages to look at. Searches that use these keywords are sometimes called Google dorks, and the entire process of using keywords to identify highly specific pages is called Google hacking. This can be an especially powerful set of knowledge to have when you are trying to gather information about your target. One of the most important keywords when it comes to isolating information related to a specific target is the site keyword. When you use this, you are telling Google that you want only results that match a specific site or domain. If I were to use site O'Reilly.com, I would be indicating that I want to only look for pages that belonged to any site that ended in O'Reilly.com. This could include sites like blogs.o'reilly.com or www.o'reilly.com. This allows you to essentially act as though every organization has a Google search engine embedded in their own site architecture, except that you can use Google to search across multiple sites that belong to a domain. Although you can act as though an organization has its own search engine, it's important to note that when using this sort of technique, you will find only pages and sites that have reachability from the Internet. You also won't get sites that have Internet reachability but are not referenced anywhere else on the Internet. You won't get any intranet sites or pages. Typically, you would have to be inside an organization to be able to reach those sites. You may want to limit yourself to specific file types. You may be looking for a spreadsheet or a PDF document. You can use the lettype keyword to limit your results to only those that are that file type. As an example, we could use two keywords together to get detailed results. You can see in figure 3:1 that the search is for site O'Reilly.com. Lettype PDF. This will get us PDF documents that Google has identified on all sites that end in O'Reilly.com, and you can see two websites listed in the first two results. Figure 3:1. Google results for lettype and site search. There are two other keywords that you might consider paired, in URL, and in text. The first looks just in the URL for your search terms. The second looks just in the text for your search terms. Normally, Google would find matches across different elements related to the page. What you are telling Google here is that you want it to limit where it is looking for your search terms. This can be useful if you are looking for pages that have something like /CGI_bin/ in the URL. You can also specify that you want to see Google looking only for matches in the text of the page by using in text, followed by your search terms. Normally, Google may present results where not all of your search terms are located. If you want to make sure you find everything, you can use the analog keywords ALANURL and ALAN text. There are other keywords and they do change from time to time. For instance, Google has dropped the link keyword. The preceding keywords are some of the primary ones that you may use. Keep in mind that generally you can use several of these keywords together. You can also use basic search manipulation, including using Boolean operators. You could use an or, for instance, to tell Google that you want to include both terms you are looking for, and, or either term, or. You can also use quotes to make sure that you get word patterns in the correct order. If I wanted to search for references to the Statue of Liberty, for instance, I would use the term Statue of Liberty, or else I would get pages that had the words statue and liberty in them. This will likely get you a lot of pages you just don't want. Google Hacking Database. Another aspect of Google searching to note is that there is a database of useful search queries. This is the Google Hacking Database. That was started in 2004 by Johnny Long, who began collecting useful or interesting search terms in 2002. Currently, the Google Hacking database is hosted at exploit-db.com. The dorks are maintained by categories, and there are a lot of interesting keywords that you may be able to use as you are doing security testing for a company. You can take any search term you find in the database and add site, followed by the domain name. You will then turn up potentially vulnerable pages and sensitive information using Google Hacking. One final keyword that you can use, though you may be limited in when you might use it, is cache. You can pull a page out of Google's search cache to see what the page looked like the last time Google cached it. Because you can't control the date you are looking for, this keyword may not be as useful as the Wayback Machine in terms of the cache results you can get. However, if a site is down for whatever reason, you can pull the pages down from Google. Keep in mind, though, that if you are referring to the Google cache because the site is down, you can't click links in the page because they will still refer to the site that is down. You would need to use the cache keyword again to get the